Hey YouTube, it's Alicia. I haven't done a video since 33 weeks, which is a really long time. Um, just really didn't feel like I had anything much to update about because everything that I felt was a sign of labor coming, it wasn't. Um, hold on. Okay, sorry. Maybe it's here, but I want to tell you how he got here. This is King. I'll show you him real fast since he's awake. Say hi, little baby. Say hi to them. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Hi. He just wants to chill. So, what's the matter? So, anyways. He's just being a little crybaby because he wants to go sleep. So, everything that was assigned with my girls was not assigned with him. He did not come in any of the impending labor signs that they say are typical or whatever. Him dropping, him engaging, all that happened, and he still wasn't coming. I think you're hungry, huh? Look at you opening your mouth. You're hungry? Anyway, so I went to labor and delivery a few times since my last video, and everything was always the same. I was still at my last appointment. I had been 1 centimeter dilated, and then every time I'd go to labor and delivery, I swear, it was hurting, and I swear I would at least be more dilated, but I stayed 1 centimeter for a very long time. And then, I kind of just had a feeling. It was last Thursday. I was 37 weeks and 5 days, and the day before, my daughter had started saying all the time, "Goo goo gaga." The one that's gonna be 3, Shania. She kept saying "goo goo gaga" and trying to act like a baby and clinging on me and not wanting me to let her go and just wanting to be held all the time. And so I was feeling like something was up because I've heard that was a sign of labor too, like kids have a sixth sense. But I was like, no. I was like, I don't know. My kids are just tripping. Then the next day, she was doing it in the morning too. And I'm like, why are you doing that, baby? She said, because my little brother's coming today. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, yeah, I hope so too. So then it was in the morning, and we left at about 8 o'clock to go to my wake appointment. And when I got there, I was having some pains, but like I said, I've been having contractions, real contractions, for a good month before I even went into labor. So I'd already been having real contractions and all the shooting pains and the back pain and the pressure. So it wasn't really anything to me. I didn't think I was in labor or anything like that. So I go to my wake appointment. I sit down with the lady, and she just kept saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just having contractions." But I'm like, "Yeah, it happens all the time. I'm okay." So then, I continued to have them through the whole appointment, and she's like, oh yeah, actually, let me backtrack for a second. 2 days before my wake appointment, for dinner, we had eggplant parmesan, which somebody told me is supposed to induce labor. We read about it and about the restaurant that guarantees labor, buy it or whatever. So we made it just because it was actually pretty good. To me, eggplant just tastes like zucchini. I'd never had it before, but it just tastes like zucchini, so it wasn't bad. So anyways, that was 2 days before. And anyway, so I'm at the work appointment, and she keeps saying well, I'm timing them for you, and they're 2 minutes apart. And I'm like, yeah, but they don't hurt very much, and I'm okay, because I had my 2 kids with me. And I was like, well, if it gets worse, I'll just go into labor and delivery when I leave here. They're like, no, you're not leaving with your kids, and it's not safe, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not. I did not think at all for a second that I was in labor. I was like, no, I'm not. This happens all the time to me. I'm not in labor. But they made a huge deal, and they're like, no, you're not leaving, and they're regular, and they did start getting stronger, but what's the matter, babe? Lyric. You want to say hi? No. Say hi. Why you're whining? What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you done? Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's beautiful. Say hi.
Hi.
We can't see you, Yaya.
Mommy. Mommy.
Okay, can you guys go for a minute so mommy can finish my video, please?
Mommy.
Go, Shusha.
Mommy.
Shusha, go with Yaya. Shut mommy door. Close mommy door. Go with grandma. Thank you. Okay. So they kept telling me like, oh, well, I'm timing them and they're 2 minutes apart and blah, blah, blah. And I was just, like, I really did not think I was in labor. I was like, no, I'm okay. I will take myself as soon as I leave. But they made a big deal, called the ambulance, and like cleared out the entire WIC office. Like all the people they made go into the like waiting room. They had me like lay down on the floor, and like it was like all dramatic, and I was like super embarrassed. My kids are just sitting there like staring at me, not knowing what's going on. Then the ambulance come and they take me to the hospital, and I had my mom's car at the time, so I had to call my mom who works at a school, had to call her to come and get her car and the kids. It was just doing too much, and this was at like 9:30 in the morning. So I get to the hospital, they check me. I'm still 1 centimeter dilated. I'm having contractions like every 2 to 3 minutes, but to me they weren't that painful. But after I got there, they checked me, and then they're like, okay, well, we're just gonna monitor you for about an hour and see what happens. They monitor me, and like 20 minutes later, I'm at a 3. And then after that, they started like being a lot more intense to where like I was like, okay, this isn't feeling that great anymore. And like where I actually started to feel like, okay, yeah, I am in labor. So then when I got to a 3, she's like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and admit you. So they took me to a room, and I stayed at a 3 until like 7 o'clock at night. Which this is my longest labor. All my other babies came super fast. I dilated really fast, and it didn't take all day for any of them. But they gave me my epidural right away when I was still at 3, so that was nice. But I stayed at a 3 until like 7 o'clock at night, and then at 7, the doctor checked me. They gave me Pitocin and broke my water, and then I got to a 5, and I stayed at a 5 until like just before 9 o'clock, and then they came in and checked me, and they're like, okay, you're fully dilated. But it was crazy because when they gave me the epidural, it more did my right half of my body than my left. So my left leg wasn't. Oh, you guys look so silly. Look at sister. Sister, come here so we can see you. Silly girl. We can't see you. You look so silly. That's grandma's stuff? Okay, go back with grandma. And don't be playing in her stuff unless she says you can. They're belly dancing with my mom. Anyway, so like the epidural was so strong on one side and not on the other, so my left leg wasn't numb at all. My right leg was so numb that it kept like falling off the bed, and it was pretty funny though, because like when I first got the epidural, my leg, like when they left, my leg fell off the bed and nobody was in there, and I didn't want to push the call button, so I'm sitting there like laughing literally out loud at myself, trying to get my leg back up on the bed. Anyway, so toward the end of the night, like the epidural started wearing off on the left side to where I could feel the contractions, like really feel them. So, but at that point it was time to push already. I pushed one time and he was out, literally one time, and he was out. He was 18 3/4 inches and 5 pounds 12 ounces. He's doing really good. He got circumcised, which for me, having my first boy, it's a little bit scary dealing with a boy and knowing, like, they don't tell you anything about the circumcision. They're just like, here you go, when the ring falls off, then it's healed. But it's not necessarily like that, because it's fallen off and it still, like, takes time to heal, and they don't tell you much information. I feel like I should have took a class or something. But he's doing really, really good. He spits up every once in a while, but nothing like that I'm worried about, like Lyric. He eats really good. He's just doing good. He has his 2-week checkup on Tuesday. And yeah. I was 117 when I delivered before I delivered him, the day I delivered him, and I am now 113. So I lost 4 pounds, but that's cool because I'm trying to actually gain weight still. So yeah. But this is him. He's such a little cutie. He was so little that we didn't really have too much clothes for him. Like, what he's wearing right now is preemie clothes, and they still don't fit. And he's all mismatched because that's all we have. But he's just such a little cutie. He looks exactly like his dad and his big sister. I'm bottle feeding, and what else? Oh, he sleeps pretty good. He's up about every 2.5 hours, maybe 3 if I get lucky. No problems at all, which was a huge blessing, because him being so little and the problems that we had with Lyric, I was really, really nervous about it, but it's been really good. The only thing I've been worried about is his pee-pee, because like I said, I've never had to deal with a boy or a circumcised little healing pee-pee, so they didn't tell me really much what to expect or what to look out for or whatever. So there's been times in this healing process where I've been a little bit worried about it, but it fell off the ring. He had the Plastabel, and it fell off a few days ago, and it seems like it's getting better now. Because when it first fell off, I was like, oh, it's supposed to look like that. It's all swollen looking and red, but it's been a couple days now, and it's starting to look better. I don't know if anyone else has had the Plastabel on, or, like I said, they don't tell me anything about what it's supposed to look like, and this is my first boy, so I was a little bit nervous, but I think everything's all good. And I'll find out his weight on Tuesday. Hopefully he's doing good, because he eats a lot. Sometimes he eats every hour, and he eats like 2 ounces every time he eats. Sometimes more than that. I do still have a little bit of belly. I'll show you me. Like I said, I'm not breastfeeding. I'm bottle feeding. My milk came in about 3 or 4 days after I had him, which is a pain, but I used the cabbage, which is what I've used every single time I've had a baby, and it works amazingly, especially just to relieve the pressure and to take the pain away, because the pain, as you know, if you've had a baby, engorgement is not nice at all. It's terrible pain, terribly painful. So I've been using the cabbage, which has been working really good. So they're almost dry. Well, I don't know if they're almost dry, but the swelling is down. They're not huge or anything. What else? My cramping is starting to go away. I was a little bit crampy. This is my third, like I said, this is my third baby, and I've never had any problems with the thing where they cut you, or where you rip, or you have to get stitches. Never had any of those problems. So the same day I was up and walking and feeling perfectly back to normal. So it's just been the cramps that I've had to deal with, but they're kind of going away now. I do still have a little bit of belly. I'll show you guys. A little baby. You're just such a cutie. You're just such a cutie. Can you open your eyes so they can see you? You don't want to? You don't want to open your eyes? You're just stretching. Okay, I'm going to put him down so I can show you guys. Isn't he just so cute? So yeah, let me show you. Okay, so like I said, I had him about a week and a half ago. So my stomach's so far. It's not too bad. Not too bad, I don't think so. I'm gonna start going to, like, I think I'm gonna join kickboxing. I have a really good deal at a place by my house, so I'm gonna start kickboxing and get in shape and have fun, meet some people or something, cause yeah. I think that's about it, but sorry it took me so long. Let me know if you have any questions. I think that's it. And I'll probably update soon after his appointment, let you guys know how it went. Alright, thanks. Peace.